There's a tiny snack you probably eat without thinking, just a handful of nuts, no bigger than your fingertip. But here's the shocking part. These nuts can influence your prostate more than a supplement or medication. Some nuts are packed with anti-inflammatory compounds that support a healthy prostate, helping you sleep better and feel stronger during the day. But others quietly trigger irritation, making your nights restless and your days exhausting. In this video, I'll reveal the 4 nuts you should avoid if you want fewer bathroom trips, and the 4 nuts you should eat daily to keep your prostate healthy. Stick around, because one of these might be sitting in your pantry right now. And to make this easier for you, I've created a free prostate nut guide. It lists today's nuts, the best serving sizes, and simple ways to add them into your daily routine. Just type the word nuts in the comments, and I'll send you the download link. Now, a quick disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only. I'm not your doctor, and this is not a replacement for medical advice. Every man is different, and if you already have bothersome prostate symptoms, be sure to talk with your healthcare provider before making major changes. So, let's dive into the first group, the 4 nuts that can quietly make prostate problems worse. Nut number 1, salted peanuts. Picture this. It's a weekend evening, you sit down to watch a ball game, and there's a big bowl of salted peanuts on the table. Before you know it, you've eaten half the bowl. It feels harmless. After all, peanuts are just protein, right? Here's the problem. The salt that makes those peanuts addictive is also what irritates your bladder. High sodium pulls more fluid into your system and raises blood pressure. For men with an enlarged prostate, that means one thing: more urgency and more nighttime trips. There's a common belief that peanuts are always healthy because they're plant-based. The truth is, the way they're prepared makes all the difference. Unsalted, dry roasted peanuts can be a decent snack. Salted peanuts in a can or bag are a different story. They quietly undo the benefits by overloading your body with sodium. If peanuts are your go-to snack, don't give them up. Just switch to unsalted, dry roasted versions and keep your portion to a small handful, about 1 ounce. Pair them with fruit or vegetables instead of chips, and your bladder will thank you later. Comment the word peanut if this is the snack you find hardest to give up. Nut number 2, candied or caramelized nuts. Think about the last time you walked through a fairground or mall. The smell of candied almonds or caramelized pecans pulls you in. They're warm, shiny, and sweet, hard to resist. You tell yourself it's just nuts, so it can't be that bad. But here's the catch. Once you coat nuts in sugar, honey, or caramel, they stop acting like a healthy snack and start acting like candy. The added sugar fuels inflammation in your body, and chronic inflammation is one of the biggest drivers of prostate enlargement. It also adds weight around the belly, which puts more pressure on your bladder and worsens nighttime urgency. Some men think natural sweeteners make it better. The truth? Whether it's white sugar, honey, or maple syrup, too much still raises blood sugar and stirs up inflammation. So, what's the smarter choice? Eat nuts in their natural form. If you crave something sweet, try combining a handful of plain almonds or walnuts with a few fresh berries. You'll get the crunch and the sweetness, plus antioxidants that actually support your prostate. Check your labels too. Even honey-roasted nuts can hold as much sugar as a candy bar. Which do you crave more, salty or sweet nuts? Share your answer below. Nut number 3, processed mixed nuts with oils. Walk into any supermarket and you'll see those shiny cans or bags labeled deluxe mixed nuts. They look like the perfect snack. Cashews, pecans, almonds, and peanuts all together. But flip the label, and you'll often see the real story. Roasted in vegetable oil, seasoned with salt. Here's why that matters. Cheap oils like soybean or palm oil, when heated at high temperatures, can break down and create compounds that promote inflammation. And inflammation is the last thing you want if you're already dealing with prostate enlargement. Add in the extra sodium most of these mixes carry, and suddenly your healthy snack is fueling bladder irritation and more nighttime wake-ups. The myth is that mixed nuts are always healthier than chips or cookies. The truth is, the preparation makes all the difference. A cashew raw or dry roasted is supportive. The same cashew fried in oil and coated with salt can quietly make your prostate symptoms worse. What's the alternative? Choose raw or dry roasted mixed nuts with no added oils or seasoning. Or better yet, make your own mix at home. Walnuts, almonds, pumpkin seeds, and maybe a Brazil nut or two. That way, you control exactly what goes into your snack. Which kind of nut mix do you usually buy? Store-bought or homemade? Let me know in the comments. Nut number 4, cashews. Cashews are creamy, versatile, and show up everywhere, from trail mixes to stir-fries to dairy-free desserts. On the surface, they look like a perfect choice. But here's the truth. Too many cashews can quietly work against your prostate health. The first issue is calories. Cashews are calorie-dense, and it's easy to grab handful after handful without realizing how much you've eaten. Extra weight, especially belly fat, is strongly linked to prostate enlargement. Belly fat fuels inflammation and hormonal changes that put more pressure on the bladder, leading to more nighttime urgency. There's also another factor. Cashews are naturally high in oxalates. For some men, too many oxalates increase the risk of kidney stones, which can stress an already sensitive urinary system. A common myth is that cashews are lighter than peanuts, so you can eat more of them. In reality, portion size matters. Cashews are fine in moderation. About 8 to 10 nuts, or roughly 1 ounce, is plenty. Beyond that, you're likely taking in more calories than your body needs. Think of cashews as a treat, not an all-day snack. Pair a small portion with fruit or vegetables, and you'll enjoy their creamy texture without overloading your system. If cashews are your weakness, type CASHEW in the comments so I know I'm not alone. So now we've looked at the 4 types of nuts that can quietly make your prostate problems worse: salted peanuts, candied nuts, processed mixed nuts, and too many cashews. The good news is, avoiding those doesn't mean you have to give up nuts altogether. In fact, some nuts are packed with exactly the nutrients your prostate needs to stay calm and healthy. These next 4 are the ones you should be eating every day. They're not exotic and they don't require complicated recipes. Just a handful can make a difference in how often you wake at night and how comfortable you feel during the day. Let's start with one of the best: walnuts. Nut number 1. Walnuts. Think back to the last time you tossed a few walnuts onto your salad or into a bowl of oatmeal. It felt like a simple add-on, right? But those crunchy halves are doing serious work for your prostate. Walnuts are one of the best sources of omega-3 fatty acids in the nut family. These healthy fats calm down inflammation, which is one of the main reasons the prostate swells as men get older. Less inflammation means less pressure on your bladder and fewer frustrating trips at night. They also pack antioxidants, vitamin E, and polyphenols that protect prostate cells from oxidative stress. Think of it as putting a protective coat of armor around your cells, keeping them healthier for longer. Here's a common worry. Aren't walnuts too fatty? The truth is, yes, they're high in fat, but it's the kind of fat your body needs. And because they help you feel full, a small portion can actually keep you from overeating other, less healthy foods. That's good news for weight control. And good weight control supports prostate health. Practical tip: aim for about 7 walnut halves per day. Sprinkle them into oatmeal, add them to a salad, or enjoy them as a snack. Just avoid the candied or salted versions. Which way do you enjoy walnuts most? Plain or mixed into meals? Drop your answer in the comments. Nut number 2, almonds. Almonds are one of the easiest nuts to work into your daily routine. They're crunchy, satisfying, and packed with nutrients that directly support prostate health. One of their biggest strengths is vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects prostate cells from damage. Over time, that protection helps slow the changes that make urinary symptoms worse. Almonds also bring plenty of magnesium, a mineral that supports healthy muscle function, including the muscles of your bladder. Better bladder control means fewer urgent trips and less strain when urinating. Add their natural fiber, and almonds also help regulate blood sugar, which is important because men with diabetes or metabolic problems often have more severe prostate symptoms. A lot of men think, almonds are healthy, so I can eat as many as I want. Not quite. Like other nuts, almonds are calorie dense. Eating them by the handful can add up quickly and make weight control harder. An extra weight around the belly is a known trigger for prostate issues. The sweet spot? About 20 to 25 almonds a day, or roughly 1 ounce. Enjoy them plain as a snack, toss them into oatmeal, or slice them over a salad for added crunch. Do you usually eat almonds as a snack or add them into meals? Share your answer below. Nut number 3, pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds, also called pepitas, are small but mighty when it comes to prostate health. For generations, they've been used as a natural remedy for urinary problems in men, and modern science has backed up that tradition. One of the standout nutrients in pumpkin seeds is zinc. Your prostate holds more zinc than almost any other part of the body, and low levels are linked with a higher risk of enlargement. Eating pumpkin seeds helps keep those levels where they need to be, supporting normal prostate function. They're also rich in phytosterols, natural plant compounds shown to reduce swelling and improve urine flow. Some studies even suggest pumpkin seed oil can ease symptoms like weak stream, frequent urination, and nighttime urgency. And don't forget their magnesium and healthy fats, which relax muscles and reduce irritation in the bladder. Together, these nutrients create a powerful package for urinary comfort. A common myth is that pumpkin seeds are just for Halloween. The truth is, they're available year-round, and adding them daily is easy. Try 2 tablespoons a day. Sprinkle them on salads, blend them into smoothies, or eat them as a light evening snack. Do you usually eat pumpkin seeds plain or mix them into meals? Let me know in the comments. Nut number 4, Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are big, creamy, and surprisingly powerful for your prostate. Their secret weapon is selenium, a trace mineral that acts like a bodyguard for your cells. Selenium helps protect the prostate from oxidative stress and may even slow down the processes that cause the gland to enlarge with age. Here's the remarkable part. Just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts a day provide all the selenium your body needs. That's why they're often called nature's supplement. But moderation is critical. Too much selenium can actually cause problems like fatigue or stomach upset. Beyond selenium, Brazil nuts also deliver zinc, magnesium, and healthy fats, nutrients that lower inflammation, balance hormones, and keep the urinary system working smoothly. Together, they make this nut one of the best natural allies for prostate health. There's a common misconception that if one nut is good, a dozen must be better. Not true with Brazil nuts. In this case, less really is more. Think of them as a supplement. 1 or 2 a day is perfect. An easy way to add them? Keep a small jar in your kitchen. Grab one with breakfast or chop it into your oatmeal or yogurt. Do you already eat Brazil nuts, or would this be new for you? Share your answer below. Let's bring everything together with a quick recap. We started with the 4 nuts that can quietly make prostate symptoms worse. Salted peanuts. The extra sodium irritates the bladder and raises blood pressure. Candied or caramelized nuts. Sugar fuels inflammation and adds belly fat. Processed mixed nuts with oils. Cheap oils and preservatives trigger irritation. Cashews in excess, calorie dense, leading to weight gain that worsens BPH. Then we moved on to the 4 nuts you should eat every day. Walnuts, rich in omega-3s and antioxidants that fight inflammation. Almonds, high in vitamin E, magnesium, and fiber to protect cells and support bladder function. Pumpkin seeds, packed with zinc and phytosterols to directly support prostate health. Brazil nuts, nature's source of selenium, powerful in just 1 or 2 nuts a day. The takeaway is simple. Not all nuts are created equal. Some quietly make your nights harder, while others actively support a healthier prostate. By swapping the bad for the good and keeping portions reasonable, you can turn everyday snacking into a tool for better sleep, stronger days, and long-term prostate health. Now that you know the 4 nuts that can make prostate problems worse and the 4 you should be eating every day, the next step is simple. Start swapping. Replace the salted or candied mixes with walnuts, almonds, pumpkin seeds, or even one Brazil nut. These small daily choices can add up to quieter nights and a healthier prostate over time. To make it easier, I've created a free prostate nut guide. It's a 1-page checklist with the nuts to avoid, the ones to eat, and the right serving sizes for each. If you'd like a copy, just type the word nuts in the comments, and I'll send you the link. I'd also love to hear from you. Which nut do you snack on the most right now? And after watching this, which one will you start adding to your daily routine? Your answers may inspire other men who are dealing with the same struggles. If this video helped you, hit the like button, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe for more practical tips every week. In the next video, we'll cover the top 5 drinks for prostate health, so you'll know what to sip and what to skip.